Boys and girls, we are versing Manchester City in the Champions League semi-final. But I'm a little bit annoyed. I mean, the other side of the spectrum has been Roma and Arsenal. We've had to verse PSG and Inter. I mean, this really is the final, isn't it? Hey guys, and welcome back to the 21st episode of the FM22 Bayern Munich Save with me, Raxo FM, where today we are versing Manchester City and then Manchester City in the first two, well, both legs of the Champions League semi-final. And I do full-heartedly believe that the winner of this competition is going to end up being the winner of the Champions League, because it's Arsenal and Roma that we're potentially versing in the future. If you are excited for that, please make sure you do smash the like button, as well as subscribing to the Rax FM YouTube channel so you don't miss Football Manager content coming left, right and centre, with the final hopefully coming in the next episode, and then a season review or whatever, and then the new series coming out very soon. So get hyped for that. Can we please smash 8 likes to celebrate being in an important game? It's a crucial game for this series. Of course, we want to try and win this so that then we can win the Super Cup or the European competition thingamajiggy that, you know, we have to win to complete this series, because, you know, the Club World Cup isn't a thing anymore. But we want to do that, so smash the like button for that. And since last time we saw each other, we have played a couple of important games, and I say that kind of tentatively. The only real one that was important was the DFB-Pokal semi-final. So we are versing Arminia Bielefeld. Don't think I'm saying that right, but we're not focused on that. We're focused on these Manchester City games. By the way, while I'm clicking around and doing stuff, my audio didn't work, so I'm re-recording this. So I'm literally reacting and watching the content. I have no idea why I've clicked on Llorente. Oh, Llorente got a red card in the last competition, in the last game, in the last series, the first league against Liverpool. There we go, got there eventually. But he is starting today, back in the lineup. Only main player that we're losing is that man at right back, Kimmich. So Tomori's doing a job. I do absolutely back him. I don't completely remember what happened this game. I do remember what happened, you know, in the final result, obviously. That would be pretty bad if I didn't remember that. But I guess I'm just going through my lineup now. Lewandowski, Mbappe, Fernandes, Gnabry, Goretzka, Llorente, Davies, Bastoni, Upamecano, Tomori, and Neuer. So, yeah. I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Semi-final, hyped, probably raving it up, making it sound intense, and just jumping into the game, waiting for it to load. Excited. Hope you boys and girls are too. Got a good Manchester City side that we're going to be versing? Absolutely. This is going to be the final. It just is. HAALAND up top. Rodriguez. They've really just improved their team. I think I remember being quite frightened at the start of this, because Foden, he's just got to be so much better. HAALAND has got to only be better. Silva always turned into a great player. De Bruyne is already a great player. Yeah, it's going to be a struggle here. But early on, we are in with the chance. Bruno Fernandes, it's his shot blocked by Laporta. Do just remember that happening. See, it's like a trip down memory lane for me here, doing a post-recording. The next episode also is post-recorded, yeah, so sorry about that. But his chance there for them, whipping around the post, changing it to the match stats. That's not what I wanted. I want the visualizer. There we go, got it onto the visualizer. And after 28 minutes, 3 shots to their 1, it shows that we're probably the better of the two sides, especially considering their shot was a free kick in a not really shooting opportunity spot. So pretty stoked with how we're doing so far. Bruno Fernandes and Gnabry both playing averagely and looking quite tired as we go into half-time. So might need to make some substitutions at some point soon. I'm going to try and fire them up. Hasn't worked perfectly, but we are still the dominant side, as I just said. Have a chance to score from a corner, but we clear it out. They pick it straight back up, though, and this could be a real good opportunity for them. I feel like they only need 1 or 2 chances here. They probably only need 1. It's Manchester City, really. They've got such quality, and that is almost shown there by Rodriguez. The one man I don't really recognise in this team, almost scoring against us. Gnabry is going to make way now. Sane coming on to versus former club. There's a helicopter going past. Imagine if you could hear that. That'd be really annoying if you could hear the helicopter. It's not just by my window. That would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? But it's, you know, around somewhere. Maybe I have the window open a crack. I do have the window open a crack. But we're on the ball right now. Sane against his former club could potentially do something for us here. Did I make another? No, that was the only substitution I made. around the left-hand side, Mbappe picks it up. Davies, Goretzka, back into Llorente. Bruno Fernandes all the way up to Sane, who could be scoring. Oh, okay, he didn't really get the chance to score, but he squares it. And Lewandowski does score to make it 1-0. Sane against his former club, proven to be a very good player. I love the fact that Lewandowski is chosen here to not celebrate in front of our fans, even though, they're chilling right over here. He's gone, he's put it in the back of the net, and he's run all the way past our fans and straight in front of the Man City fans. I'm pretty sure he's cupped his ears too. Chuffed about that. Absolutely love it. 42% possession to their, 58? And we have to make a substitution to try and be defensively solid, because if they're going to be attacking us that much, then realistically, they're going to get some chances. And at home, they're really going to try and get a goal here, especially considering the fact we are now winning 1-0. I would certainly take this to go into the second leg with a lead. And of course, playing at home. I mean, I think it's looking very positive for us right now. Of course, I know what happens in the future, but it's looking positive for us right now. 10 minutes to go in this game. No highlights to be seen. Final substitution is going to be made, and it's going to be Llorente to come off to not risk, that yellow card turning into a red card. Did he even have a yellow card? I don't know. But a red card in general, because, last time got a red card, was absolutely shambolic for us, but we ended up coming through in the end. And in this game, we come through in the end with a 1-0 win. We will take that and run with it, boys and girls. Absolutely chuffed with that. Great performance. And we're just going to move on to the next game now. I mean, I'm probably talking about something, so I'm going to have to spin a yarn for a minute. Alphonso Davies with the man of the match. I didn't expect to see that. But we've done well, and we're moving on to the next game. And my pause is going to come in a sec. It's at the stadium in Manchester. I guess someone's versing someone. What are we looking at? Oh, yeah, I wanted to know. They have a game in between. Look, we just have a 7-day break. They've got to verse Tottenham in a serious game to potentially get that top spot in the Premier League. They're currently top, only 4 points ahead. They need to win that. I mean, it's looking good for us. It's definitely looking good for us. Yeah, there we go. There's the jump cut. Ready to go, probably is what I'm saying. We are ready to go because of just simulated off camera with the power of editing. Well, it's not even the power of editing, it's just the power of pausing my recordings, because I love doing that. It just saves me so much time in the editing room. As you can tell right now, like, editing it's a 5-minute job for me. This is turning into a 20-minute job because I have to talk over all of the stuff that's going on. But hey, we're having fun here, and we're going over the changes that I've made since last time for this game. I think the only thing I did was bring Eriksen out and bring Musiala in. I don't know what I'm chatting about here. Oh yeah, Arsenal are the team we're going to verse in the Champions League final, if we do end up winning it, because they won 5-1 on aggregate. So, I mean, it proves the fact that we are going to be a pretty good fighting chance of winning this game, winning the final if we do win this game. Because Arsenal, as we saw before, were down in like 4th, 5th place, and we're versing the first place Premier League side. You'd assume if we can beat this team, we can beat Arsenal. And I think that's exactly what's going to happen here, boys and girls. Lewandowski up top, and Mbappe on the left, Fernandes in the middle. Very similar team, just bringing Rodri in, actually, getting rid of that Rodriguez man, the man I didn't recognise in the last game. But I'm expecting a similar result. Okay, I'm trying not to spoil it, obviously. I'm saying these things for reference. I'm saying these things as a neutral person. Like, anything could happen here. I know what happens, but I'm trying to say the things that I would have said if I was in this position. Because, this is drama and stuff like that. Hey, Bastoni heads it onto the woodwork, or just over the top of the bar. Good early opportunity for us. Good score from a corner here. Wide of the post. Goretzka. I don't even remember that one, but that was a brilliant opportunity for us. 20 minutes to go in this half. Again, very low on the possession. 34%. We are being dominated in that round, but we are definitely dominating in the shots. 7 to their 1. We're looking good right now. We are a good team, and we are performing well, and we have got a chance. It's taken down by Mbappe, and Walker collects it, but we've got it straight back. Tomori, back into Mbappe, doesn't pick it up, but gets the ball off the woodwork. What a shot that would have been to put us into the Champions League final. Potentially put us into the Champions League final. We cannot write this team that we're versing out yet, but I think we have done quite well. We are dominant. 9 shots to their 1, and it could turn into a goal here as Mbappe gets it on the left-hand side. Looks for a ball in, but ends up playing it back to Davies. Davies goes for a shot. doesn't score very often. Ederson collects it and almost walks it into his own net, but luckily for him, takes it just around the post. And with only half an hour to go, I've got to be thinking about tactical changes. There are tired people out there. A goal would be lovely to confirm our place in the Champions League final. I think one goal should be enough. And as this highlight starts, I make a change. Leroy Sane to come in. Probably should have been starting based off his incredible performance in the first leg. But it's them attacking us now. But we pick it straight back up. Lewandowski, Gnabry, one of his last contributions of the game. If the ball goes out here, it will be his last. Lewandowski puts it in. But I'm certain he's offside. And I do have the foresight of remembering that he was offside. But also, like, come on, it looked super offside. I remember recording this and saying, I think that's offside, because he was pretty far offside. It's a great, well-worked move, but he needs to stay on. He's well off there. And with only 25 minutes to go, we've got Sane on. Could be making another substitution at some point. In fact, we're going to do that right here, right now. And it's going to be... yeah, okay, there we go. And making it. It's Lewandowski coming off. No, I didn't do it, because if it goes to extra time, then that would be a terrible decision. Musiala's coming on. Bruno Fernandes. And we only have 15 minutes to hold on. A 0-0 draw is enough. Absolutely enough. But a goal would confirm our place, surely. Ederson just did a Rabona, was it, to Ruben? Yeah, that was unnecessary, but, I mean, they still have the ball. If they score now, it's going to be tragic, but they do not get the opportunity because we collect it. And it's into Musiala. Llorente, Sane's through to confirm our place against his former side. He already got an assist. He can't get the goal, and we're going to make our last substitution. Or are we not going to? No, I think I decided not to, because if there was an injury, I don't want to go down to 10 men, because this is just... yeah, obviously, crucial time of the game. Walker into HAALAND eventually. Rodrigo plays it forward. We collect it straight back. Is this a real highlight? I don't know. It feels like it could just be a tactical thing. But Neuer pumps it along like it is a real highlight. We win the knockdown like it's a real highlight. Sane gets tripped like it's a real highlight. And Laporte gets a red card like it's a real highlight. That should be enough. With one man down, I don't see them attacking us. They've only had 2 shots, to be fair. Yeah, we're the dominant force here. No, good tackle. Mbappe, through into Lewandowski. Musiala, Champions League final. There we go. All done and dusted. And Sane with another goal against his former club. You love to see it. There's things you love to see. And now I'm going to make that final substitution. But this time, I've decided Mbappe is going to come off for Timo Werner. For the last 4 minutes, they're having a run around, stretching his legs, potentially conceding a goal. No, hit it over the bar. Game, set and match. We've won. We're going to the Champions League final. And I guess we're just seeing the final whistle being blown here. Even if they score now, I back our defence. They've got a man less than us. Could even score another one here. Werner playing it over. Doesn't find anyone. 30 seconds to go. HAALAND, he's going walkabouts. He's got no idea what to do with it. And they have to play it all the way back. Clear it long. We win the ball back. Sane for another assist. Another assist. No, he doesn't whip it in. Tomori, Llorente puts it in. Game, set, match. Come on, just blow the final whistle. Put them out of their misery and put us into the Champions League final. Davies whipping a ball in. Doesn't go to anyone. Come on, final whistle. Final whistle. Champions League final against Arsenal is coming up in the next episode, boys and girls. Absolutely chuffed about that. Of course I knew. Of course I knew. Of course I knew that we were going to the Champions League final. How would I not remember it? Tried not to spoil it, but probably did. But oh, I'm not recording this again. I could have sworn about 7 times and I still wouldn't be recording. No, I probably would have re-recorded it if I swore about 7 times. But we're also qualified for the Club World Championship. I think here I'm talking about how we're not doing that because it's too many seasons in the future. And now if we win this game, obviously we could tick off the Champions League final. And then we can potentially tick off the Super Cup or whatever you call it, the European thing, where the Europa League winner and the Champions League winner face each other, and we could complete this series without even having to do next season properly. I mean, I back us. Their team didn't look that impressive. We're trying to find their best 11. They would have used their best 11 against Roma, surely. In their home leg, they've got some good players. Yeah, there we go. Good players. Martinelli, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, Saka. A lot of players that could have turned into really good players. High-value players, but not anyone that would make it into our team. I mean, White, Gabriel, Tierney, it's not bad. Martinelli's probably not bad up front. Saka's the only one that I'm really frightened of. But even Martinelli isn't really going to be a nailed-on starter for us, even though he is worth a ton of money. But Saka, on the other hand, yeah, no, he'd probably play for us. Yeah, no, he's a good footballer. I'll give them that. But I still think even with just that one player, all of our 11 key world-class players are going to be enough to get us through. They have so many games to play, and we only have 3. And I guess I'll be playing the DFB-Pokal final off camera. I mean, I would have played it on camera if I really needed to, but obviously we're in the Champions League final, and we're going to focus on that in tomorrow's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you have enjoyed it. Don't miss the Champions League final in the next episode, and I will see you all 3, 2, later.